Keyamo, Minister of State for Labor and Employment, says elites who were silent when their region was on fire are not fit to teach President Muhammadu Buhari how to do his job. There has been unrest in the southern region of the country, where public facilities and security operatives have come under attack in recent weeks. The president had on Monday said persons behind the attacks on public facilities will soon have the shock of their lives. He had also said those misbehaving in certain parts of the country are oblivious of the destruction and tragedy that came in wake of the Nigeria Civil War, adding that those of us in the field for 30 months who went through the war will treat them in the language they understand. The president's statement had been trailed by varied reactions, but Keyamo, in a series of tweets, defended Buhari, saying those against the stance of the federal government were happy about the destruction of public structures. I hope some elites who couldn't find their voices to rein in their words where their region bonds will not suddenly find their voices against Mr. President. Those who scream that it's Mr. President's duty to maintain law and order should not try to teach him how to do his job now, Keyamo tweeted, attaching the president's statement. The anger some are displaying against the president's resolve to be decisive in dealing with this scourge in an indication is an indication of their support for the destruction of public infrastructure because they want to cripple government. A pure case of cutting your nose to spite your face. A very unfortunate reasoning you read is that because insurgency is still prevalent in some other parts of the country, the president should just allow surveillance destroy another region. It's like a competition to bring the insecurity in one region at par with other regions. The president has vowed to deal with scourges, destroying public infrastructure and killing people to instigate insurrection, and some dimwits really interpret this to mean he is threatening innocent citizens. This reasoning is so absurd that I don't know whether to laugh or cry. One thing is sure, Mr. President has said it and the other must be carried out, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing anyone can do about it. Okay? He calls them a dimwit. Okay, he said dimwit really interprets this to mean he is threatening innocent citizens. You are a lawyer, senior advocate of Nigeria. Continue. So because so when you know that the insurrection or whatever the terrorism is happening in another place, but the president could fold his arms and watch. But when it comes to other people, then he begin to act like a lion. He said the president will do whatever he wants to do, and nothing will happen, and nothing will definitely happen. Of course, Buhari has said it that in 3 weeks' time we begin to see changes in that area, and he said that was what he said. But he gave these people 2 months. He gave the bandits 2 months to surrender or to stop all those things. But up to today, they never stopped. They still continue doing what they are doing. Mr. Keyamo, you should have talked about the Gogon matter. Now, of course, you will not say it because even the presidency has not even made mention of what happened at the Gogon. I'm sure it is the same people that are doing the same thing. Kudos to all of you. Maybe Keyamo is one of those people from the South who has assured Buhari that they will not join Biafra. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. It is not easy to be a minister in a country or of a country. It's not easy. So congratulations to you. No need to say your jargons, Mr. Keyamo. You need to keep supporting a government of tyranny because you are stupid man and opportunist who turn his face from the truth and embrace lies and wickedness. That is why he's a liar. Sorry, I mean a lawyer. He's lying, not a lawyer. I am your fan before, but you have sold your heart to the devil. Shameless man. Support killing and their blood will be upon you and your family, and you'll be happy. And of course, as if they don't even know how police operates. How many times have you gone to the court to go and fight for people who have been molested by police and by going after innocent people. And that is what people are talking about, because what the police and the DSS and the army have been going through and arresting innocent people, it is what people are talking about. Because once you give them that order, they will carry out that order. Buhari will make sure that they will carry out that order, and when they carry that order, it's not going to be on the actual people who have committed those offenses, but those people who are just innocent people. And before you know, say Jack Robinson, and that is the end. A typical example of what's happened to an oil worker that was just arrested. If not that they cried out and did all manner of things, and that guy would have just gone, and they have already displayed. Is that how they are supposed to be doing? You said you are going to bring about change, and see the kind of change you are talking about. Arresting people, give them media trial after showcasing that guy's face that he's a gunman. At the end of the day, unknown gunman. At the end of the day, it came out that the man was never even a part of anything. And this is the kind of system. Oh my goodness, how will international community respect us? How will they respect us? Of course, I have never seen, it baffles me. I have never seen that people will be in a party and their party will be doing the wrong thing, or you'll be in an association or a union and you are doing the wrong thing, and you continue to condone it just because you want to look good. I don't understand. Do you people have conscience? Is it not better for you to be out of that party or that union than for you to just be there and be condoning nonsense because of what you are gaining? At least to that to a very large extent, I used to give kudos to Senator Shehu Sani. That guy spoke while he was in APC, and that was what led to his removal from that party till today. That was what led to of him not being in the party again. And see those who call themselves senior advocates of lawyer. Was he speaking like this before? Have things not even gone worse than what he was complaining about before he joined the party? Well, this man, you really for my hand. You or 4 people is being used by this administration. I rest my case. He joined them. I know some people that were given the same appointments. They received the appointments. After some days, they just say, please, I don't want again. Thank you for even recognizing that I know. You know that I can do something. I've forgotten the guy's name. I think that guy is a budget. He worked, maybe he's the owner of a budget on budget or something, but budget, I've forgotten his name. After collecting the dissing, and his supporters came and said, why you that have been criticizing this government, you think you'll be able to cope with them with all the nonsense that you have been seeing and you have been complaining? After 2 days, he had a rethink and he just said, okay, you know what? I don't want to be part of this. Just take your position. Why is it that Keyamo cannot do that? All of the things that he was criticizing were not even up to what is happening now, and he's now coming out to support it. So because terrorism is happening, or violence or insecurity is happening in the north, Buhari could not do anything, but he could flex his muscle on other regions. So it's really, really unfortunate. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this matter.